I'm designing a custom Lego set of my childhood home for my dad. This is day 33. We have 3 rules on this channel: 20-minute video every day. Let's see if I can drag this over. Yeah, 20-minute video every day, no editing, show some progress. Bonus rule, let's yap. Yeah, respond in the comments, start your own combos in the comments. Let's yap both ways. Pull up your project and work while you go. I assume you've got some passion project you've been putting off. Um, get going, let's do this thing together. Okay, so first things first, I know I missed the last 2 days. Especially when our first rule is 20-minute video every day, that's pretty bad. Especially without warning. I mean, I get a little warning of the birthday party. But ultimately we were like cleaning, prepping all day. So I was hosting. I guess I'll tell more about the party in a minute, but basically I just didn't plan well enough, right? Yeah, I just didn't plan well enough. I should have, but yeah, I ended up just getting to time just ran out, right? Like the time I was expecting to do my recording, I was just prepping for the party. Oh, I forgot my 20-minute timer. And so by the time I remembered, at that point it was a little too late. Or it was too late. People were showing up. So, or not time by the time I remember, but by the time I actually set aside time for it, or by the time I could have done it, people were already there, before that we were just prepping. So sorry guys. I will be better. I can promise that. I will have other random times where I don't have I don't have the ability to record, but I'll let y'all know ahead of time. I want to make sure that if I'm not posting video, it's not just out of the blue. I guess too, I gotta get better about just record a video ahead of time. I'd previously kind of been against it because I was trying to make sure I always just did this every day, right? Worked on it every day. But seeing how Saturday went, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna record ahead of time. And then Sunday, to make matters worse, I was super hungover, not gonna lie. And so then I finally was functioning at 1 p.m. And by the time that happened, I still had my brother had come down with his girlfriend and for the party and to hang and all that. So we ended up with what am I trying to say? He but we just spent the whole day with them, and so then I never actually same kind of thing. Just spent the whole day, and by the time they left, because they stayed with us, by the time they left, I was just hosting them essentially. And so by the time they left, it was already late. Which again, I should have just done this, but having that whole day of hungover or whatever, I just was I'm trying to sleep. So again, that's on me. It's something I should have foreseen and prepped for, or just dealt with and done it anyway. So apologies, guys, for missing 2 days. It won't happen again. Yeah, I guess one of the other ones. My birthday is actually Thursday, but I think I'll be able to record. I'm gonna try to take some time off, take off the afternoon or something. We'll see. And if I can, then that'll be an easy time to record. If not, then I'll either record right after work, or I'll record Wednesday, record an extra clip, an extra video. I don't know. We'll see. I'll work something out, but I won't miss it. I'll post something. Something will go live on Thursday. And then yeah. Okay, actually I kind of like that. It's decent. It's solid. I want something more for the Lego wall, but I'm not sure what yet. Let's real quick make this a submodel. It's my brother's loft. Yeah, because We're actually playing. Well, yeah, I just want to be able to like see the Lego table a little more easily. So yeah, I feel like we need something on the wall here. To I guess if you haven't seen, I had my Lego table. This is where I did. Let me pull up a picture where I did all my building growing up. My dad built it for me one Christmas. Um, and I'd always organize them and all that. And yeah, build all my stuff here. All the stuff you see up here was like old stuff I built. A Lego Ideas book. I love that thing. It taught me so many good building techniques and such. Um, and then yeah, all the pieces. So it's like I put the table in, I put this thing in, got the bench in. Um, that's what all of this is. Got the bench, that thing, and the table. But I just need something on the walls that would like kind of demonstrate that. Maybe I go for another sticker now that I'm thinking about it. And just do like a simple is this a yeah, it is. That yeah, go for something like this. It's just like a 2x4 tile, and then just make a sticker for it. I think that might be the move. So I feel like that's gonna be that's the right color. Yeah. Oh, these don't come in that color. What colors do they come in? Black, I guess, isn't bad. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then on here, I feel like we should still go with actually, I think I like doing it on the top side better. Oh, actually, no, the other one's on the bottom side too. Yeah. Yeah, I like going with the stickers. I think it's good enough. Let's go 1x1 brick, modified. But yeah, it was a blast of a party. It's the third year we've done. So my partner's birthday is very close to mine, and so we just 1 year, 2 years ago, I guess, we decided to just combine them, like celebrate at the same time. Like the office style. But it worked well. Like, oh, and we had one other friend whose birthday was also right around ours, and so we just did it all like as one big party, and we liked it, so we decided to do it. Oh, and my dog, or our dog, um, her birthday's also, it's like 2 days before mine, so we just like did it all as one big party, made like a fun invite with all our faces on it. And it was like this just fun thing, and it made the party bigger. I like a big party. Well, big house party, relatively big, I guess. It's not like a massive party by any means, but just like something where we got a lot of people, new people I get to meet. I love just like meeting people at parties, um, getting to know like all the different characters. It's always like fascinating to me, just like the wide variety of personalities you can get. And so, yeah, I really like that part about parties. Okay, I like that for our Lego table, honestly. Maybe we actually go a smooth surface down here too. Yeah, I like that. And then we can put stickers on there to make it look like shelves. Um, so yeah, uh, I like that a lot. The only other thought was maybe a couch and bookshelf down here, but I don't know. I think we can leave it for now. It's pretty cramped already. Um, so yeah, next we got the laundry. Let's see if I can. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, this room. So there were 6 of us kids, 2 adults, and for a while we had 2 foreign exchange students living with us. So like 8 kids, 2 adults. So my mom had this big old laundry room just to try to keep up with it. This wall when I lived there was all just, it was one of these, but massive, twice as big. And so each kid had their own column of clothes. And then this whole thing would just constantly be piled with laundry, even though she was doing it every day. And we'd always have to come in, and then she'd have a big island in the middle here that we would put our folded laundry on before putting it away. Anyway, yeah, so let's recreate that. Um, There's some fun stories about the laundry room, but let me finish with the party thing. So yeah, this so that first one had just what, two of us, or I guess three of us plus my dog. And then the second one had and yeah, that was a blast. So we were like, let's do it again. So the next year we'd moved down to Tucson at this point. And so we down here we what am I trying to say? Down here we made some friends, and it was especially helpful because we didn't have a ton of friends. And inviting other birthday people meant that like there was a wider net, you know, like even though we didn't have a ton of friends, other people did, and so they could invite their friends and make it a big thing. And so that was a blast. I think we had like 5 birthday people, and then we yeah, and so that was just like a good time. And then we decided to do it again this year and ended up with 7 people. So like every year we've been able to expand it, invite more, have more birthday people. This year, 7 people plus my dog. So yeah, new record. I think last year was 5 plus my dog. But then it's like you end up with like 20, 25 people, but they're all like very close friends with one of the birthday people. And so everyone's trying to just have a good time. You know, like everyone's in the mood for it because it's been like you all know someone that's got like their birthday, someone that you care about, like close to care about. And so it just turned into a really fun time. Sorry, I got to do another sync here. It's hard to like I don't have a good picture of it, so I know that's not great, but it's like just out of view here. I think I'm gonna have to do stickers for these two. I'm not sure how else I'd do the front of those. I guess I could do a 2x2 plate, like the circle 2x2 plate. Wonder what else. Now that I'm saying that, I don't want to do tie. Like I don't want to overuse stickers. Like just use it as a cop out for detail. So let's just get the form in. Let's go 2x2 plate, or tile, I mean. And then if we want to do a sticker on top of this, we can, but then like we don't necessarily need to, you know, like it's cool as is. Yeah. Then how are we trying to get that centered on the front? That's the next question. I'm thinking like that, essentially. There's 4 in real life, so it would be fun to do all 4, but I think 3 gets the point across, and I just don't have room for 4. I like doing 3 more than 2, even though like it overlaps the sync. Just because, yeah, it's oh, and actually I want to do just like we did, where was it? Is it here? I don't know. I want to do the cabinet over here. So maybe it was like these closet doors where like then you get the white wall, but you still have the brown front. I think I'm gonna do that here because I don't have a good pick of it, but I don't think the sink side was. Actually, no. I don't know. Let's just do it. So yeah. What was I saying about the party? New record, lots of people close, everyone's in the party mood. And so it's just a blast. So yeah, we had good turnout, lots of music, lots of water pong, rage cage, the rock game, which I've heard other people have a similar game and not quite the same, called beer ball. Yeah, just a lot of fun stuff. So had a blast. But yeah, then very much so hungover the next day. Like just had too much. So you know how it is. It happens. But well worth. I'd do it again. Maybe I just drink slightly less though. That's the difference. And then, yeah, I can't remember what else I was going to say about that. I'm trying to do the top of this to match this. It's like the one thing in the house that color, which is kind of funny. But, I can't decide what I like better there. Maybe that one. And we need some shelving. So we've got this shelving with a bunch of stuff above the laundry. Yeah. Okay, so some memories from the laundry room. I remember one time my mom had decided that she'd had enough of um, sibling, like my brother, for instance, had like left, my older brother had like left his hat, his just baseball hat, out in the living room and stuff. And of course she hated that. I was always like, put away your hat, put away your hat. And he never would. And so one time she just got tired of it, was like, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna take it. It's my hat now. And rather than just take it, she collected, I mean, she took it, but then like collected this stuff that she'd confiscated from people for various reasons like that. And ended up creating a, maybe I should go with this one. I'm just going to put both out just in case. Decided to do a chores auction. So essentially, made a list of chores, had all of our like items that she'd confiscated, and was like, all right, if you want this baseball hat, for instance, you have to do, I don't know, fold all the laundry was when I ended up bidding on. But it was like, at the time, I didn't know how like these things worked. And so I just like immediately bid higher than people and was like, let's go. Which I guess part of it too was like, I think at any point, I thought it was worth it. Like one of them was my brother's hat, but that same brother also had, for whatever reason, got all his funds confiscated. And so, which like never happened. So like, I don't know what it was in this scenario. I don't remember the specifics. I remember it was $60, which like felt like a ton as a kid, right? And so I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm trying to get that. And so I bid on it, kept bidding on it, and ended up having to do all the laundry by myself. But in return, I got this $60 that, like, again, as a little kid, you're like, that's insane. Like, that's so much money, you know? And so I remember I bid on like everything. I ended up spending the whole day doing chores, but I ended up with so much good stuff after that. Like, yeah. So I'm making these right here. I think I will just go the one wide. I was thinking about doing the two wide, but yeah, I think I like the one wide better. Like it just, yeah. I think it'll be easier to see what's going on inside there too. I honestly might just pull it out from the wall a little bit, even though I know that's not technically what's going on here. You know what I mean? Like either go, I think go this way with it, honestly. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, ended up with all this stuff, my brother's hat, his money, and he's never forgiven my mom for it, or not necessarily. Like he isn't. It's one of those things in the family now that's like funny, you know, because it's far enough away. But I know it like scarred him, you know, back in then. It was like your own mom took away all your stuff and gave it to your brother because he did the chores. And I can't remember what else. I think I had like some toys that she had taken away. And there's definitely a bunch of other stuff, but I just remember the money because it's still a thing. Like we still talk about it. So yeah, that was funny. Okay, what did I accidentally move? Ah, it's that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that was a classic. Also, what else? Guess I gotta go one more up for that. Just lots of hours of folding laundry in this room, and lots of. Did I get all of it? Not quite. Yeah, lots of hours folding laundry in this room, which I'm sure my mom spent so many more than we did. So not to complain or anything, but yeah, that was just the vibes. Oh, I guess something else I just realized. This is wire, so I'm actually gonna swap these out for the. Oh wait, I was gonna put stuff on there, but maybe I do just leave them empty. But I was gonna do these 2x1 tiles that look like wire. These ones, yeah. And then I could do brackets all the way under, but I think that honestly might hold itself. It gets the right vibe across. So I think we leave that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So yeah. And then trying to think what else. Oh, one of the classics. We had this Italian foreign exchange student, Beatrice. Oh, already out of time. But yeah, we'd be changing in the laundry room here, and her room was back here. Like the foreign exchange students always stayed back here. We were like 12 and she was 16 or whatever, so just like boys, young boys, like messing with her, and we'd be like, Bea, and the moment she'd like be like, what's up? We'd be like, we're naked, don't look, and we wouldn't actually be naked, but like just yell, we're naked, and she'd flip every time, and so it just killed us. We'd always do it again and again. Poor girl, like looking back, she was probably mortified, but we thought it was the funniest thing to just like freak her out by making her think she's gonna walk in on us naked. But we just, yeah, it's a poor girl, but that was too funny growing up. So yeah, I think the laundry room's looking great. Really coming along. I want to add a little bit more. I'm not sure if I want to do this on this wall. I think I might just want to figure out a way to do like cubbies like that on this wall, just because that's what I knew growing up. I really don't have a ton of room, so actually maybe we do it on both walls. Maybe we shift this over. I feel like it's weird to have the doorway right up against the wall. I think it's nicer when it's got like one gap like this one does versus, yeah, I like the one gap. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, we're coming along. Look at this. Cool to see it from above. Like we're making progress. This is done. Kitchen is half done. This, like, we've gone room by room and we're getting pretty far in there. Once we finish this, we just have these two left. I guess we got this den in here too. And then we've got the master bedroom. And then I guess I got to still fix this roof. I still never resolved like how to make that actually line up in the corner, but how to do that corner. But yeah, and then we might do roofs, like removable roofs, but I'm honestly tempted to just leave them out entirely. And then the base and maybe a little bit of landscaping, but like we're getting close. This is exciting. It's really exciting. So once we're done building, I think I'm going to go into designing, like trying to design the box and do all that. So that'll be really cool. I guess the instruction set too. I got to like figure out how to do that. If I want to make the walls removable, at the very least, this back wall I don't make removable, but probably these side ones. I don't know. There's just so much detail in here. It'd be fun to be able to access it a little bit better. But yeah, it's cool being able to look through these windows, and even these I feel like are accurate because it's like you could always see the ladders going through the window from the outside, and you could also see the rock wall back there from the outside. So it's coming along nicely. I think the vibes are. I think it's really capturing the vibe. All right. See y'all tomorrow.